Huge warning for Algorand holders. We've seen the SEC getting into Coinbase. Coinbase now saying that they're going to stop staking services for Algorand on their platform. Is this going to be a knock-on effect, and will we see more staking services for Algorand getting shut down in the near future? What does it mean for Algorand? All of that is in today's Algorand price prediction. So do me a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So first of all, we're going to jump across to CoinDesk. This obviously happened about a week ago, but I wanted to see the dust settle before I brought you an update on this particular news. Crypto exchange Coinbase suspends Algorand staking a reward. So if you're not aware right now, the SEC, which is a regulatory body within the United States, is starting to get heavily involved in cryptocurrencies, whether or not individual cryptocurrencies are securities or not. Now, effectively, staking comes with its pros and cons, and how that really affects Algorand as an Algorand holder is not really that important to me, but I know it's causing a lot of fear for people individually, so I wanted to address this particular topic. And then later on in the video, I will also give you an Algorand price prediction, and I don't think you're going to be too worried about this after I finished talking about it. So staking was something that was kind of exciting in the low times of the market. As the markets moved towards the downside, staking obviously gave us an opportunity to earn ourselves 6%, 8% on our overall deposit. That sounded like great news during a bear market where each week we were probably losing 10, 20% of the market cap. But as the market started to pick up again, I've kind of lost interest in whether or not I want to be staking anything. As we look into this Algorand chart, we can see that the market is starting to flatten off at the bottom. Now, why I've lost interest in staking? Well, staking is effectively me giving away my control of that particular asset for something like 6 or 8%, depending on what other that token is. When the crypto market starts to pick up, I've seen a lot of people getting very excited, like, I'm going to buy Gala token, Algorand, and hold it to the top. I talked about in this video the other day why I'll be using coins like Gala, Algorand, HBAR to perhaps get a 2x, 3x, and then start taking money out and investing into new tokens like Medicaid, which I talked about in this video as well. But what you got to start realizing about all this FUD, or fear, uncertainty, and doubt, that comes about around certain projects is the majority of the time it doesn't really mean a huge amount. If you look at the actual price changes on the charts during these periods of time, it's actually pretty insignificant. The reason that you get FUD and things at the bottom of market cycles is because they try to encourage people to sell in order to be able to give the big money or the smart money a chance to buy at lower prices. So if we want to do what the smart money does, we need to be aware that FUD and things will be happening, and we just need to act rationally rather than emotionally when we see it. Algorand still remains incredibly fast and incredibly effective as a blockchain. While there has been issues on the Algo wallets, they quickly addressed these problems, and I like that they were very honest and forthcoming about this information. All of these projects pretty much in crypto are not finished articles. They're all highly speculative assets, and the more we get pinned onto the fact that they must be working perfectly right now, the more we stand to lose later down the line. We want these projects to be battle tested. That's why I'm a big fan of Solana, because it has been battle tested for numerous different things, with most recent dramas coming from the FTX collapse. Ultimately, the more something is battle tested and survives, the stronger it's going to be down the line. And actually, when you're looking at these projects right now and people are saying, oh, well, this happened to this project and that happened to that project, if it can survive those periods of time, then it's going to be stronger and it's going to be better down the line for sure. So now we've addressed all that fear and worry that comes from Algorand. Other people around who are saying that Algorand might not be a solid investment. Now, it depends what you want to invest in. It depends on your investment strategy. There's probably going to be tokens that are going to do way more than Algorand. There's 100% going to be tokens that are going to do way more than Algorand in the next market cycle, but identifying what they are is quite tricky. However, identifying that Algorand has fantastic upside potential, for me, is a bit of a no-brainer. What I like to see about Algorand right now, and why I'm more excited about Algorand than perhaps I am about the likes of HBAR, Gala, Hello Token, all of these tokens recently, when Bitcoin's been pumping, have all pumped aggressively too. We've seen 200%, 250% rises already at the bottom of this market. Whereas Algorand sat pretty quietly, and actually focusing on the coins that aren't doing much is really where you want to be making your money in this bull market. Now, I've talked about quite regularly in my Telegram group, which is free and linked down below in the description, as well as my premium Telegram group where I'm giving daily updates and hot picks on coins I'm buying right now, as well as signals on trades that I'm taking and much, much more. And that's just $9.99 per month. And it starts with a free trial for 5 days. So if you want to check that out, just go through the Telegram link down below. What I talk about is the opportunity to identify buy zones. And what we can see on this particular Algorand chart is that we are now sat in a healthy looking buy zone. Now what I'm going to do here is identify this area as a buy zone. The reason I know it's a buy zone is if we come back before, after a bit of consolidation, we had this very aggressive push out of this zone. Now look at what basically happened for that period of time. Really nothing changed for a good sort of 10-15 weeks or so. And then after that period, space of about a month and a half, it went up 560%. So right now we're seeing very similar stuff happening. We're back in the buy zone and we're just quietly pedaling along, nothing much happening. But there will come a time when Algorand will suddenly do a push like this, where here from the current prices you're looking at a 7x and back to this high here, and in fact back to that previous high, then you're looking at a 10x. But Algorand has the opportunity to perhaps do an even a bigger bull market. I do think that potentially we could be looking beyond $6. Maybe in an insane bull market, we could potentially be looking towards a $10 Algorand. And what that would offer us there is a 38x on a coin that is pretty well recognized. There's already got a lot of hype and excitement behind it. It's already starting to get battle tested and surviving its battle testing. This is why Algorand still remains one of my hot picks for this crypto bull market going forward. Obviously, that's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go and buy it. If you want to go and find out more about it, obviously go and do your own research before investing any money. Get into my Telegram, which is linked down below, absolutely free. And if you're looking to buy Algorand or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, then make sure you go through the link down below for Fairdesk. There's up to a $35,000 bonus available through that link. Obviously, got to follow a few different steps to get hold of that bonus, but that's a fantastic way to get started in this bull market if you're a little low on capital, because you can use these bonuses to get into the market right now where the prices are extremely low and then ride those waves up to the upside. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's quick update and having a fantastic weekend wherever you are. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, get into my Telegram, and I will see you very soon in another video.